This video is gonna be a nightmare to make, man. Oh, I don't wanna do it. Oh shit. Hello everybody and welcome back to the RC crew. Today we're gonna do something massive. Hi. Hey!
Hello!
Are you here to help?
I am here to help!
Oh yes! In season 1 of the gold mine, we started construction on a building that we didn't quite understand how big a project it actually was. So today we're gonna try to finish it. The building is more or less gonna look like this when it's completed. There's gonna be some siding and stuff on there, and we already made them. Today we're just gonna see if we can fix it and build it, so we have it to season 2. I don't know how far we're gonna get or anything, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Sit back, enjoy, and yeah, let's figure out how this goes. Whoop 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 whoop. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna construct the sides. We have finished with the front and the back of the building, but we need to complete the side. The way we're gonna do it is we need to construct something like this, where we have the pillars and the overbeam here. We need to take this part and glue down here, and then we're gonna take a side beam and then another beam here and then put it in here. It's a bit complicated, but it should work. I hope.
We hope.
Yeah, we hope. We finished with the side now, and it actually was pretty harmless or painless.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, could have been a lot worse. So what we need to do now is we need to attach a front side and a back side to this.
Yeah, that's the back side.
Yeah, I think so. So if we have this one, and we have this one.
Okay, I'm just gonna help here instead.
Yeah. No.
That was almost the whole construction there.
And then we're gonna attach it into here and glue that side on when we have a pretty decent angle. Then we're gonna do the same with the other side over here.
That we almost destroyed.
Yeah, that we almost destroyed. And we're gonna glue that in an angle as well. I'm sorry you can't see my head. And then we're gonna start the construction on the bearing parts here, so we get everything as it should be. That's pretty much the step right now. I think we're gonna turn it around. You can't see anything because of this side here. So we're gonna turn it at halfway around so you can figure out what we're gonna do, and we can figure out what we're gonna do as well. So enjoy the next part of the process. I need to do a test before I do anything else. If you see up here, there is a link to a video where I maybe made the biggest blunder ever in my history of making models, where I didn't do a test and it nearly cost maybe 100 work hours or something like that. So it's really important that we do a test, because this is some strong stuff and it has a tendency to melt some types of plastic. So we need to figure out if it actually melts. And the reason why I need a strong adhesive material here is I want to put plywood on top here so we get a strong base to put the rest of the roof on. While I start doing the test, the yes man is gonna talk about maybe our biggest blunder ever, or oversight, or underestimating stuff in the history of the RC crew.
At some point in the gold mine, we wanted to make this machine house for all the machines. When it rained or when they were not in use, they could stand inside a machine house and maybe do some maintenance or whatever on them. We thought it would be pretty simple just to make something in 3D and print it and make it. It was not. I never made anything out of 3D before, so there was a lot of things I just didn't know, and once I started making it, some mistakes showed up. So we need to redo some things. And this project that we were thinking we could do in 1 or 2 weeks ended up taking a month. We also did not have time to test anything. So we just had to make it and hope that it worked. And getting it done was really stressful because we had to use this machine house and start building it on the gold claim. So we needed to get done before we had to start filming. And when we then started filming, it did not go as planned either, because it was kind of hard to stitch together and put together. We kind of gave up a bit on it and didn't use it as much, but now we finally have started to put it together and to make this really nice machine house that we can use on the new claim instead.
The fun part is that when we bought the 3D printer, we only had 3 weeks until we had to have the finished product. which means designing, it means printing, it means painting, it means building. Let's just say it took a bit longer than we anticipated.
Yeah, so even just small things as the 3D printer was difficult because you have to learn to adjust that, right? To set the right angles and levels, get the right amount of heat and all of that. And then there were like the dimensions, things would fit together if it would bend. And we also have to make these concrete slabs that we have to 3D print forms for. It was a wild ride.
Now this needs some time to dry. And when we figured out if it's safe or not to use, I'm gonna start the construction on the roof and maybe put on some shingles or something on top of the roof as well. If the S-Man is here or not, we don't know yet, but we'll figure that out when we get there.
Maybe.
Yeah, I hope so because I need the help. Yeah, I can't get this apart from each other. Okay, we have a conclusion. It's too easy to make a fool of myself when I'm doing those videos here. I think I'm gonna take the plate I want as roof, putting it on the table, and then taking this, turning it upside down and placing it on top and gluing it that way. But I'm not sure yet. I'll figure that out when I get to it. Everything is looking really cool. Our vehicle shed is really big. And yeah, this is only half of it. The rest of this is behind me. I kind of backed myself up in a corner and made a mistake that I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with. The problem is that this is plywood. It's gonna stay out on the claim all summer long. And water and plywood isn't the greatest combination in the world. I'm not sure how I can find a solution for that. I have a really thick paint for tables and stuff. And I want to coat both the inside and the outside with this paint and making really sure that I cover absolutely every nook and cranny of the plywood here and then finishing everything up with a thick coat of lacquer. But my question to you guys is this gonna work or do I have to find another solution for this? If you have a solution, please leave a comment in the comment section with how I can get a better solution for this in the long run. You're also welcome to join the Discord server and write to me there. I'm not sure what to do, but I'm kind of in a corner here, so I don't have any option than to paint it now. Let's jump into time lapse and find out how much I'm gonna screw up in a couple of months. So, enjoy! I have a problem. The problem is I'm not able to finish the project right now because between the plastic pillars and the concrete there's a lot of glue visible and stuff and that's simply not pretty. And I asked my favorite paint shop how I could fix that and they said that there's new material coming out in about a month that can fix all of that. So I need to wait a month to be able to try to fix that. The problem for me is that this video needs to go out in a week and I need to edit it first and I need to put in music and all those things and that takes time. I'm simply out of time. It's annoying because I really tried to get this project done. I don't know what it is with buildings, but somehow it has a tendency to take 4 times as long as you imagined in the worst case. But it looks pretty cool right now. When we started it was just sticks and stuff. So without further ado, no preview, so see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching and have a brilliant day.